Hello, everyone. How are you today? This is 12 o'clock noon on the West Coast, and I am Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. I've been married over 50 years to the same man, and pretty much happily. We can talk about year 19 later on, but other than that, we're still going strong. So I'm grateful for that, as a matter of fact. I, as a relationship miracle worker, I help people make miracles, make their own relationship miracles. And we talk about different approaches and different topics that have to do with communication and relationships every week at noontime for me on the West Coast. So today's topic is increase your tolerance for differences. Increase your tolerance for differences. Whether it's in your family, whether it's at work, whether it's with relationships. Increase your tolerances for differences. This is a monumental concept. It is monumental because we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, need to increase our tolerance for differences. Actually, what's kind of interesting is that I have found that a lot of the things that I'm absolutely sure of has slowly changed over the years, and I'm absolutely sure of something else. So it's not like you and I are made of concrete. We're not made of concrete. We're soft and we're pliable, and we don't always think the same thing from one day to the next. It's true, there are certain things we're really strong on. I really do believe that you should be wearing a mask anytime you go out or in public or close. I'm always ready. I'm always ready. You can see our... So there's never a chance that I'm not going to be prepared. Okay, it's true, I am of an older age, and so therefore more susceptible. But I'm pretty strong, I'm pretty healthy, but I am very respectful for other people. Now, everyone doesn't feel exactly like that. I have friends that really resent wearing a mask, but they're willing to social distance. So even when we're doing exercises, they'll make sure that they're far enough away to social distance from us. So that's showing respect for differences. We don't have to agree with everybody else. And we don't have to agree with someone in order to marry them. We don't have to agree in order to stay married to them. We don't have to agree in order not to disown our children or our parents or our friends. Because one of our values as a civilized world is to respect different people who have different ideas. And instead of saying, no, say nothing and listen. Well, so why do you think that way? What are you thinking? Ask people their ideas. Where did that come from? How, find out about other people. Find out about other ways of thinking. And you're going to find out that they have different experiences. They've had different situations. They've been treated differently. And so they think differently. You can say, oh, that's interesting. I wouldn't have known that. You can say, well, this is where I come from. This is how I grew up. And you can share that. And frankly, it's so hilarious. I don't take that literally. It's not hilarious. It's just so odd or serendipitous, or I'm not exactly sure how to categorize it, that we have this this crisis of not respecting differences, different approaches, and getting angry. I'm actually angry at you. You're wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask. And then we have this thing of Black Lives Matter, where people have clearly have grown up differently, clearly have had different experiences. And for me to say that I understand where you're coming from, if you're not coming from Larch and Sanger, where I grew up when I was a kid, it's not being respectful of the fact that no, you don't necessarily understand that. Yes, actually, people have had different situations, and yes, part of our humanity is saying, oh, wow, let me hear your story. Oh, I'll have to think about that. How would I be if I were raised like that? If that had happened to me? I've been called names. I think lots of people have. They're just different names depending on who you are. But I just can't be strong enough about the value you offer as a human being is your human beingness. And your human beingness is, oh, this is one way to be. Hey, here's the thing. Have you ever looked for a dog? And have you ever looked at every dog that goes by and said, oh, that would be good. Oh, I'd like that dog. Oh, I'd like that dog. I would never get a large dog because the dog would carry me everywhere. But I love large dogs. I'd love to be an aunt to a large dog, or an aunt, as you wish. But there's so many different kinds of dogs, and yet they're all fabulous. Even the ugly dogs are beautiful. It's just, and that's the way we are as human beings, and that's how our ideas are. And I think that if we can come from that perspective, and people then feel respected and just honored as being a live human being, that they'll soften in terms of their rah, 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 because they're being included as a part of the total humanity. And that's if we want the best in life for ourselves, we need to have a life where everyone has this collection, this respect, this connection to other people. And oh, that's different. I'm not sure I agree with that, but if you say that, I have to at least think about it. That's it. That's all I have to say today. As you can tell, it's a hot button. But I would absolutely be thrilled to have you make comments. And if you think it should be shared, share it. But I'm interested because I want to know how you think. And so have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Thursday. You can go to relationshipmiracleworker.com/video and look at the other videos that I've done. And that will take you to YouTube. And then please push there, follow or connect, or I forget what. Join, because be a subscriber. That's it. Have a listen. Talk about differences. You're going to probably have a different kind of 4th of July than you're used to. But it's 1 year. It's 1 day. Make it a challenge to find something interesting about it. Let's not get hung up in poor victim, poor me, oh, look what COVID's doing to me. What can we do with where we are now? But that's a whole other topic. Have a great week. Happy 4th of July. Yes, I will be here with my husband, and that's about it. And we can't even have firecrackers or anything. We haven't figured out what to do yet. Maybe we'll Zoom with some of our family. Have a great week. Bye.